turn your engine off. Pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Take off the engine cover. You should be able to see the primer pump on the upper left of the engine compartment. In order to replace the diesel filter, it is first necessary to raise the front of your vehicle and take off the front right-hand wheel. This will give you access to the diesel fuel filter. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Raise the front of the vehicle and put it in 2-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. On this vehicle, the diesel filter is located behind the mudguard on the right-hand wheel. This means you have to take the guard off. Pull back the holding hooks of the mudguard using pliers. Slide the pliers as far in as possible onto the hook and make small back and forward movements, pulling the hook towards you. This will avoid breaking the hooks, so you will then be able to use them again. You can now take off the mudguard. Before taking out the diesel filter, unclip both feed and return hoses on the diesel filter. On the high pressure pump, push down the coloured part of the hose to remove it. This operation allows you to get some slack on the hoses and as a result facilitates the disconnection of the hoses on the diesel filter during the next steps. Extract the filter by pushing upwards, which should release it from its housing. Be sure to protect the floor with cardboard or a plastic cover to collect the fluids. To disconnect each tube, use your nail or a flathead screwdriver and push the coloured part of the connector. Then, at the same time, pull on the tube. Repeat the same process for the other 3 hoses. The steps are identical. Take the new filter. And remove the caps on the hoses. Put them onto the old filter to avoid spilling the diesel contained in the cartridge. Compare the new filter with the old one to ensure that they're identical. Reconnect the new filter, hose by hose, paying careful attention that the hoses are correctly clipped in place. Reinsert the diesel filter in its compartment, sliding it from top to bottom. Check that it has been properly fixed. Before putting everything in place, check the good working of the filter. To reassure yourself that there isn't any leak nor problem starting the car, reconnect the hose of the high pressure pump, then reclip all the hoses in the correct place. Before starting your vehicle, pump the primer pump until it becomes hard. This will allow you to pre-fill the diesel filter and force out any air that has gone into the circuit during the operation. You can then start your vehicle. Now switch off the ignition again. You can now put the mudguard back in place, fixing it with the plastic rivets. You can then put the vehicle wheel back in place. And lower your car to the ground. Not forgetting to fully fix the wheel in place. Operation completed.